very quick getting Sculptris into 3ds Max. I'm just going to do a very simple Sculptris model, so let's just stick some, do some sort of weird eyes going on here. That's probably what I'm going to do with the model. I'm going to go from here straight into paint mode. So I've made my model. My model is complete. I've gone into paint mode. Resolution. Higher the resolution, the longer it's going to take to render. I'm going to leave mine here because this shouldn't take too long. So, default material comes up as that. You may as well leave it on the default material because all the other settings you are going to be changing in 3ds Max. So let's do a quick paint. Give it some pretty black looking eyes there. And then we'll have, let's have some saturation. Let's go, let's have that play. Looks good. And it's going to have some sort of, I don't even know what it's going to be, war paint of some description, I suppose, on its face. There we go. And then let's have some red just on the top here. So I'm picking colours so you can see how this maps across. It's easier than with just separate colours. Or just a single colour, sorry. So let's just grab that and paint it over here. Try and make sure we get everything covered. There we go, so we've got red, yellow, with some black in the eyes, maybe a little hint of blue in there as well, managed to creep in. So 3 things that I need to export. I need to export as an OBJ from this screen. There we go, let's just save over face because why not? We want to save, so we've exported it as an OBJ file. We want to save a text map for it. So I'm going to save over that. And we want to save the bumps. So we're going to save over that one. Then we go over to 3ds Max and we start off with I've started off on a blank screen. You start off with whatever you want to put it in. I'm going to import my model. Let's just navigate to this hopefully fairly quickly. There it is. Do that. Make sure single mesh is ticked. Editable poly, not quite so important to have ticked. Import that. That should run through. Do not worry when it comes up with this. Just click close. So, now for some reason this one hasn't imported quite right. It's done some sort of weird mottling on this. More on that later on if I need to. It might have something to do with the symmetry being set. But we want our material editor and we want to go down to the maps setting. 2 maps that we want to change. We want to put a map on our diffuse colour, bitmap from there, navigating to where the file is saved. And then for this one, you want the one that has the colours. So the colours go into there. From the diffuse colour, go back to the null, and then you want the bump. Go to the bitmap, and you want the grayscale for the bump. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply this onto here. And it should, she says. Have put it in. There we go. So we can see there, if we go into the render, it is coming up in there. So it's not displaying on our screen here, but if we go into render, we can see that our texture is there. You will need to check that everything has come out correctly by going into the render. But if I turn this around so we can see it from the side, should show all the colours. And we render. We can see everything is exactly where we placed it.